Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to another episode on the Hardcore server. We did a lot of clearing, so as you guys hopefully saw from the bit of a time lapse, I started burning everything down. And about, a couple minutes in, after oh, damn it, I fell. I started a huge fire, like all the way through to here and everything. I had to cut down trees off the back to stop it from spreading, obviously, because I don't want to burn everything down. But, OBS cut out after the burnination of the island that used to be here. So you guys didn't get to see all this. But it is, it's normal. It's just a fire. It looked pretty awesome, though. I wanted to expand the base. Or, well, I wanted room for base expansion. And I kind of got bored of cutting down trees. So I just cut down like a solid line and then burned it all down. And as you can see, the fire started to spread over here. Like, I set some trees on fire that were there, and somehow it jumped like 6 blocks this way, and it it was a lot of work over here because stuff caught fire that I didn't want to catch fire. So, because like I thought it was far enough away, but like it would have just kept going. It would have just wiped out everything, which would have looked really bad, and it would have sucked because there would have been lots of floating blocks around. But yeah, that's enough about the burnination of the world. We're gonna go back over here. Let me do the jumpy. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same setup as that. There's gonna be the lower ground level set of walls, and then randomly higher up there's gonna be like another set like that. I gotta put all the wall across there. I'm just trying to save the stone. I don't want to be using it all right now. But yeah. Gonna make it? Yes. Alright, so I think that's really the only work I've done since, maybe? I did some caving and lighting stuff up, but that's just kinda like So that's not really get up there. That's not really anything that needs to be shown off or anything. Caving for lighting purposes is kind of boring. So I didn't really want to bother you guys with that. But let's get up here. I'm trying to blank if I did all these trees. I think I did these trees in a live stream. I started like retreeing the area. Along the edges, I want to do all of these guys here, the acacia. They look more like, I know they are in like a drier biome, but I think they look pretty cool next to the water. Similar to like, drawing a blank on the other real life tree. But that's unimportant. I think it looks pretty cool. And then I started doing a couple of like side-by-sides, triples, and quad tree 2x2s. Because I thought it looked pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys see any trees that look cool, let me know. Or if you have like other ideas. Because like I tried building these in like custom style and it failed. I gave up on it. I was like, I can't physically do that. That's done. Oh, but I named a bunch of my tools. So in the stream, we got Spadey McSpadeface. And then afterwards, I did Silky Touchy and Pew Pew. I don't have names. Oh, and Diamonds, which is my efficiency 5 fortune pick. We still haven't made our good axe yet, and I don't have a name for our sword. So if you guys have a name for a sword, throw it down there in the comments. We'll have everyone vote on it. So we'll get a couple ideas in there, hopefully, and go from there. Okay, guys, sorry about that weird cut there, but yeah, we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna do the individual trees, like the tree farm for the individual trees. So I got like this one here to cut down all the 2x2s, so the spruce and the dark oak. I'm just storing other saplings in here so that I can have them in the area. But we're gonna break these torches, which I really don't want to do because it's gonna be night in a second, and lay out the bit for this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is gonna be our edge. I gotta obviously put a wall in for it, but 2, 3, boom. Alright, so I'm gonna go 3 in on the diagonal there from the edge. It's gonna be an issue when it comes to the acacia trees we're cutting in here, so I might have to move them. I'm gonna lay them all out while we're here, and I'll show this farm off a bit. This is actually only possible because between the last stream and this video, I traveled about 3,000, almost 4,000 blocks that way to an ice spikes biome. Start chopping the whole place down. It was crazy. It was the closest one that I had was like it was like 4,000 and 2,700. I think that's where it was. It was ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I want to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the wall. That way, it should work. It should work. Alright, you know what? Let me build up a bit of this. That way I can show you guys what my plan is. 1 second. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, I did the whole floor because I just gave up on trying to test stuff with the water there. So yeah, this is what we got. It's a pretty straightforward design. Let me just, bloop. You put these, there's a different way to do it where you can put these in the floor. But with the size that I'm going for, it's a little harder to do that in the floor, I think. So the way I'm going to do it this way is put these every third so that the water covers like this. And then, obviously if you throw a block in like here, it's still going to go all the way to that middle there, which is nice. The only thing I might lose is, obviously, when a tree grows here, if a sapling drops here, I might lose it, because the sapling will drop straight down. So it's kind of, it's not lossless with this design, but I'll be chopping down enough trees, it won't really matter. I dug my hole a little too big. A little too big on this side and a little too small on that side, so I kind of messed up. Was considering using hoppers, but this is like a stack and a half or something like that. 84, actually, because this stack here was 25. So it's 84, and I was not making that many hoppers. So we're going to use a minecart chest, minecart hopper underneath, and it's going to have like a loading-unloading station. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward, as I said. I don't know of anything else I really want to do to it. Obviously, it's going to get decorated. I even dug out all down here because I was going to do the pop up through the floor ones, and the math was not working right, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, it's a slight loss, but it's not really anything too crazy for a loss, so I'm not too worried. We'll get it done, Well, not really we'll get it done. I think we'll be fine with it. Let me just run this across the bottom here. Now we're going to do. That way we can, stop it, do all of the other stuffs. I can put all these in. They're all going to be powered from below. So actually, I don't know why I just did that. Because I don't want the redstone running across the top. It'll look messy. It'll look cool because you can see that everything's on. But I think it'll look a lot better if the redstone's down below. We'll do like little torch towers or something. And kind of go from there. Yeah, let me shut those off. We'll shut those off. We'll put in the rest of them. I'll have to make some more buckets of water. I didn't make enough buckets. But yeah, it's a very straightforward, it's just like this. It's very straightforward, easy design. These aren't my permanent solution. I do plan on building the Mumbo Jumbo one way up over there. But I've never actually made one of these ones, so I wanted to make it. I make this one all the time. This is usually very early on I make it. Like if you watch the original start to this series, I built one in like the second or third episode right before I died, which was kind of a bummer. But shit happens, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, because that's the edge, so yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's straightforward. You just take your dispenser. I accidentally grabbed droppers at first because, they're the cheap ones. And then they just cover the whole thing. You do it on both sides and you're all good. There's not really much more to this farm, as I said. You can put it on like a timer to flush everything, but I'm literally just going to chop the trees down, turn this on, and leave. So it's not really like it's a crazy, I don't need anything crazy when it comes to it. I was going to put the entrance here. I think I'm just going to put it like in the middle here. So that way you just kind of, you walk out. The only problem is I can't put it right here because there's a dispenser there. I don't know, I'll figure it out. It'll probably be down this end now that I think about it. Because we have space down here. There's no droppers in the way. And I can make something. I want to kind of add a design to this, but I haven't decided yet. So we'll do that. I'll build up the rest of this farm, do all the redstone down below. We'll throw in the minecart track try and do a loader unloader if I can remember how to do it, and we'll start doing some decoration. So just give me about yeah, a second or two. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we walled off everything. I just put a quick wall in there. We threw in all of the dispensers, all of that, this, that, and the other thing. We did this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever made one of these before. Ever. I've never really, like, gone this in-depth. I forgot to make a chest. But we'll deal with that later. We don't need to worry about the chest right now. But yeah, I've never actually made one of these before. I actually need... no, I'm doing my redstone on this. So, andesite. Polished variety. We're gonna break this guy. We're gonna go comparator. But yeah, I was just trying to think about it the whole time I was building this. I don't think I've ever built, like, one of these thingies before. Because I've just never really needed it. But, you know, now I do. Then we go there. And then we go repeater. Wrong way. Now we throw a repeater. Then we'll put that guy there. And then we gotta change out this guy right here. And boom, boom. I have made the loading unloading stations before, but alright, so if it's empty, there we go. So it's full, so it should come back here. I'll make a chest so we can mess with that later. But I'm just gonna wait for it to come back up. But yeah, I just gotta put all the water in and then make a button over here. I have these lines running over, and I might find a way to put a collective button somewhere over here. Because this is the area I plan to use as my entrance. I'm thinking of doing glass over the middle here. I think that'll look pretty cool. Which I don't have on me, so that's kind of whatever. But we're going to do a bit of building right now. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we're going to do that on top of all of these. I'm going to have to make some stairs in a second, too. I hate that you have to shift every time you want to put these on. Because I don't want the... I don't really care for, you know, if they're showing, but I think it'll look better if the dispensers are not showing. So what I'm thinking is we do a little bit of this. And then we do a bit of this right here. And then, because, like, I want to do something. Like, I don't want to leave it as, like, a big open pit. Like, don't get me wrong, we have a chance of losing out on saplings this way, but who cares? It's, you know, I'll be cutting down enough trees, it won't matter. And some of these just overproduce saplings, so I'm not too worried. Alright, so we do that, I want to go up one more. We'll go up one more, yeah. Up one more. I feel that's off. Why is there two on this end and one on... There's 2 blocks, and then the corner. Okay, never mind. 2 blocks in the corner. That was my bad. I done did mess up. So, let's go up here. We're going to go up one more. I'm going to be very precise with my jumps, because otherwise I'll have to pillar up. Whoop, and I overshot. Whatevs, it happens. It happens, you guys all know that. It's Minecraft. I don't even know why I pillared up, because I'm an idiot and I don't have to. I can just do that, and that. I said, and that. And then I want to do doop. 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 Yes. Here, there. Herp-a-derp. Yes. I'm trying to add new styles to my builds. I've been watching a guy who does a build series. I've been actually watching a lot of people lately who do build series, and that's literally all it is just them building, you know. They don't worry about, you know, crazy farms or, you know, anything like that. You know, it's everything's about building. So they do all the redstone bits off camera, and they just build. That's all they do. And do I want to do... Yes. I like it. Alright, yes. But yeah, all they do is build, you know? And I've been watching them, and I've been learning a few things. I build everything very flat. Like, except for that, like, the tower is, like, one of the few things I didn't build flat. Like, there's a lot of indent and outdent on it, but, like, most of my builds are very flat. So I'm trying to change that. I'm actually really happy with this. I just gotta figure out what... I fell in. I just gotta figure out what I gotta do over there, you know? And then I'm just gonna do simple across the top. What? Actually, we can just... Oh, come on. There we go. That's not what my plan was, but let's see how it looks. Let me eat some chicken while we're running over here. And boom. The roof's too high. Because then it just leaves a big empty space. You know, that's what I'm looking at right now. Because like, it looks good up until I go to that point, I think. That's me, though. That's my personal opinion on it. I gotta repair a bunch of these tools, but I'm trying to get this video out on time, which isn't gonna happen. So I apologize, guys. The video's gonna be late today. You guys probably already know that by now. I think it's supposed to be out like right now. But I got carried away just doing other little things with this, and I've been having a field day with it, so apologize. Oh, I know what I can do. Chicken, you can move. I need to grab sandstone could look nice to add into this. But I don't have a lot of sandstone right now, because I'm not near a desert. Let's do this. And then... Alright, so I've done that. And then do I want to go right here? And then right here? Nope. I think we're gonna do that, but we're not gonna do this. No. I gotta think of something. What can I do? Oop, that didn't hurt actually. I don't like that at all. Ugh. I can't, like, I always have trouble with roofs and ceilings. Those are my downfalls right now. Like, these here, don't get me wrong, like, as I said, I build a very flat design for most things, but, you know, I struggle. You know, like, if you go and look at, best example of it is my modded series right now. I have this whole area, I got floors, I got walls, I got whole rooms designed. I think one room has a ceiling that I like, and one room has a ceiling that I'm tearing out, you know? And that's just kind of how it is right now. Alright, so let me see if I can do it this way. I need to make more of these. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to try and decide on this corner, and then we'll kind of go from there. I'll just make a bunch of stairs. That works. So, boom. I don't know how this is going to fit, though. Let's just try it. So we do it like that. Then we do that. Then we do these and these. Oh. No way. It fits perfectly. Alright, so yes, it's going to work. As I was saying, I don't know if it's going to work. But as you can see, it's going to work. I like the idea for the corner. I might put something through here. Or I might just wrap it around. Put that slab there so I can't. I might just wrap it around the top. But, you guys see the idea. I might fiddle around with a couple things. Obviously, the middle is going to be wide open. I got to do something here. But I don't know yet. So, I'm going to finish off that build there. Fiddle around with a bit. And we'll figure out what we're doing with that. As always, though, if you guys, you know, it's helpful to get something from you. So if you guys have, like, any ideas on this, just let me know. You know, drop it down there in the comments. Any build ideas you got for this would be graciously appreciated. But I'm going to finish building this, and I'll be right back. And there we go, guys. So, the whole decoration is finished. I still have to do a power button downstairs and an access to the chest down there, but there's mobs down there, and I don't want to deal with that right now. So, yeah, we're done. I think this side looks good. I was kind of off when I said that it lined up perfectly because I skipped a stair block. But I think this looks pretty good. I like that. The only part I'm really not liking is this section right here, but I think it'll grow on me. You know, and obviously once we update though, it'll change and those will connect to those, which kind of sucks, but it'll happen, And yeah, I think I like it. I like it. I think it did pretty good. I might change out this corner a bit, but I haven't decided yet. We'll deal with that later, but I messed around with it and I couldn't find anything else I wanted, and I think that looks really good. I just don't like the inside here. Let me change it out to a block. I might change them all out to a block, but at that point, we're kind of pushing it on sapling stuffs, so I kind of don't want to deal with that. And I'm going to put some glass blocks in here to keep the oaks from growing into those really, really large, annoying oaks. But we'll deal with that later. That's not something we need to worry about right now. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know down below with a comment, and, you know, drop a like if you enjoyed. And that's going to be it. This has been Defense. Feel free to check out all the other videos in this series. They're probably going to be on, like, that side of the screen or that side of the screen. One of those two sides. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.